Hey, this is Kurt from Developing Educators. Thanks for jumping onto our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a 6-step process to get a student reward system completely up and running, and we're going to have a bonus tie-in at the end that ties it all back together. Step 1, we're going to create a container of items. So something like this, where I have a container full of pencils. I actually would recommend not doing pencils, and I'll explain why in a second. You're going to have the students guess how many items are in the container. With pencils, it's not going to work too great because they could actually get real close to the box and physically count how many are in there. So pencils is not a great example. I just wanted to show you something. But in reality, what you're going to do is you're actually going to create more. Probably 4 if you're a marking period based school district. If you're trimester based, then you would create 3. If you're semester based, you would create 2. But I would use something like pennies, puzzle pieces, paper clips, marbles. They work best. So step 2, before we go any further, is we want to create a document with all your answers. So you can see on the screen that I have this document here that shows all of the different answer keys for me for the stuff that I've used. Now M&M's is the first one, which I haven't used in a long time. But pennies, puzzle pieces, plant marbles. I have that middle part whited out in case a student actually stumbles across this video, because these are my actual answers, so I just blocked out the true answers to these containers. Step 3, you're going to create a template of estimation contest tickets. I also call them guesses. What you're going to do with this template is print out a bunch of copies, cut them up, and store them in a pencil case box. So you can see it on the screen, but something like this, I have the box sitting there with a bunch of them in there. But that's actually not that many. I usually have that thing full of guesses. As you can also see on the screen, I have the directions of what they could be used for. I tell those students they get a free guess to start off the marking period or the year, and the various ways that they could receive guesses. I show them that participation, effort, behavior, contest winners are some of the ways that I give out these guesses. So step 4, they have to have some place to put all of the guesses. So what I'll do is I'll decorate a shoebox and I'll put the directions on there of how the contest works, just so a reference, because I do tell them verbally, and it doesn't take long for them to catch on. Now these specific directions will reference candy, which I don't use anymore because candy goes bad. So I use something that I can keep and do it once, and I'm good for my career actually. Step 5 is finding the prizes. So throughout the year, if I'm shopping somewhere, Christmas shopping, or just randomly in some store, and I stumble across a really good deal price-wise of something that I feel that my age group will enjoy, I'll buy a bunch of them. I only need 4 for the contest, but I'll buy more, and I'll try to buy a variety of things. That way, no matter what marking period they win in, each student has a choice, a plethora of stuff in front of them. And that also gives me a little bit of a head start for next year, that I have a little bit of a cushion if I don't find more of something cool to buy as prizes. So in my case, again, I use marking periods, 1 per marking period, so there's 4. So at the end of every marking period, I'll sort them. I'll go through the actual shoebox, pull everything out, and sort them. So it doesn't take as long as you might think. So if the answer is 150 of whatever it is, I'll pick out all the answers between 100 and 200, throw away the rest, and then I've got it narrowed down and I'm able to pick out the winner pretty quickly. So the bonus tie-in that I was talking about was to create a Student of the Week poster. On that poster, I'll put the rules on how they can win Student of the Week, and typically it's participation and effort, maybe how they helped others in the classroom. None of it's really based off of grades at all. And when they win Student of the Week, I will give them a guess or 2 guesses or whatever. But that's another way of consistently giving out guesses. And I make it difficult to achieve, meaning I pick 1 Student of the Week out of all of my classes. So someone from period 1, if they win, then that's it. So it's more of a prestigious honor to win. I'm also genuine with who I pick. I do not just randomly pick extra students. So if I have an amazing student that's doing amazing things, they could win multiple times. If you enjoyed this video or got something out of it, please feel free to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Other than that, educators, keep up the good work that you do.